Good afternoon, this is Matthew Lindsay with Precision Home Group here in Anchorage, Alaska. Coming to you live today to talk to you about buying and selling real estate. Today's topic is you've put $100,000 into your home and now it's time to sell. Is your home worth that extra $100,000? This is a great topic, something I run into frequently. It's an issue that has come up actually in the last week or two here with a couple of my clients. So it's a real world issue. I know that a lot of realtors run into the same thing, and a lot of clients, a lot of people trying to sell their home have these questions. So we want to address, we want to bring forward these types of problems, these types of questions, and address them here for you. So today, you've put a ton of money into your home. This could be in the form of updates cosmetically, or actual updates to the home, the different systems of the home. And now you want to get that money back out of the house when you go to sell. That's a big expectation that many people have. And it's a real expectation. People think that they can do that. We're here today to kind of answer that question, can you do that? And 90% of the time, the answer is it depends. A lot of the time it's going to be a big no. What your home is worth is what the market says it's worth, not what your pocketbook says it's worth. When we go to analyze the price of your home, we have to do that with local sales, local homes in your area that are comparable in size and style, in year, in square footage, and things like that. Things that we can actually put numbers to, right? And then we go in and compare finishes with local homes in your area that have recently sold. So we know that properties that have recently sold in your area, and we come up with a price for those. And that's how we come to a conclusion on your home price. Now, if that price itself, let's just take, for an example, you come up with $350. Let's say that you put $100,000 into your home and you bought it at $300 and you think it's worth $400. That's a pretty big difference, a $50,000 difference. So today we're going to talk about the different updates that you can do in your home that may bring you value, different updates in your home that actually don't. We're going to start with the ones that don't. A lot of people think that doing and fixing, updating, and doing maintenance items with their home actually brings value. These items would be things like a roof, new roof every 15 to 30 years, depending on your roof. HVAC systems, whether that's a furnace, hot water heater, boiler, things like that. A well and septic. This is a big one that does cost a lot. I know I had a client recently who just had to put in a new septic system before we closed on the sale of their home. That was a cost that they accrued. With those different things, those are expected features of the home. You're not going to be able to sell a home without running water or without a toilet, right? You're just not going to be able to do that, especially here in town. Maybe a dry cabin out in the wilderness in rural Alaska you can, but not here in town. It's not going to be financeable. You're not going to be able to sell a home with a faulty roof, right? That is an expected maintenance item on the home itself. There's other things like windows. A lot of people try to charge extra money because they've updated their home. They bought a home that was maybe built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and they have the old wood pane windows, and they want a higher energy rating. So they go out, they buy new windows, install new windows, and that does cost quite a bit of money. So these maintenance items do cost quite a bit of money, and they stack up over time, but they don't necessarily draw more value to your home, right? They may be more appealing to a buyer versus another home without it, but it doesn't necessarily actually add that much value to your home. It's expected. For example, you take a car. When you go to take your car in to get an oil change, it's a maintenance item, right? It's necessary. It's needed to keep that car running, just like a roof for a home. But I can't charge more for that car because I did oil changes and I spent money on the car, can I? I can't. Right, that's a maintenance item. So, for the people thinking that they can charge more money for maintenance items, just keep that in mind. The other side to that is going to be the updates to the home. That's more cosmetic items. That's more items that add some type of value to the home. You know, a lot of people do overdo their homes. That's another drawback that you guys got to keep an eye out for. One of the biggest things is not to overbuild your home for the area that you're in. I know that there's several homes here in Anchorage. They may be worth $1 million if they were in a different neighborhood, but they're only worth maybe $600,000 where they stand. So keep that in mind, not to overbuild for the neighborhood or area that you're in. A couple of the big things that people can do to add updates to their home, bring their values up. A lot of people do kitchens. Kitchens can add quite a bit of value. A couple things to keep in mind though is to, like I said, not overbuild for the area, and also don't get too unique. When you get too unique on the finishes, on the style, on the materials used, you narrow down the buyers who may be interested in that home, and it may sit on the market quite a bit longer because of that. Lastly, make sure you go with timeless, not trendy. What I mean by that is go for something that's clean, go for something that's well accepted, something that's proven over time, not what the latest trend is when updating your home. If you go for the latest trend, it may fizzle out very fast and it may not stick. You always want to go with the timeless. So keep those in mind. Thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, I do want to talk to you. I do want to answer your questions. I thank you for watching. Feel free to reach out to me anytime at 907-302-1011 or send me an email at matthew@precisionhomegroup.com. And if you're a seller and you're looking to potentially get your home on the market here and you're not sure what you want to do to prepare for that, please reach out to me as well. I will get in touch with you. We'll do a walkthrough. We'll talk about all the different options you may have and what may add value, what may not. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.